Hi, my name is Carly Patch from The Fearless Way, and together with my friend and former colleague Carol Cooper from Carol Cooper Consulting, we are getting behind this year's International Women's Day theme, Choose to Challenge. It will probably come as no surprise to those that know us that we were attracted to this theme because we are both notorious for being vocal about issues that are important to us. We are both advocates of diversity, inclusion, and equality, and we both believe that change comes about when things are challenged. Whilst we share the same enthusiasm and passion around parity for women, our journeys to advocating for this important cause have been a little different, and we thought we would quickly share this with you.
Thank you, Kylie, and hello, everyone. As a woman of color, I've spent my whole life challenging what isn't fair and right. I grew up in South Africa during the 70s and 80s, and I did my part to protest against apartheid. It was probably youthful naivety, but I certainly learned that we have to stand up for what we believe in and peacefully challenge to create change. Sometimes it is painful, but when your intention is for the greater good, that pain is worth it. This was the beginning of my journey of challenging, and it extended into fighting for what was fair and just for women. Some of the things I've done at work and personally is I've signed some surveys, I've written some letters. Recently, I wrote a letter to a governor in the US about her decision to legislate anti-abortion laws. I've also written to Australian politicians, and I'm yet to hear back from any of them, about superannuation, domestic violence, and equal pay for women. At my previous job, I co-started a group for women to create change, be courageous, collaborate, and celebrate each other. I fought passionately and successfully fought for parental leave allowances, and I also introduced a recruitment process to encourage women to apply for all roles. And just 2 weeks ago, I called out racism against myself.
Like Carol, I spent my formative years during the 70s and 80s, and for the most part, I had a very fortunate and privileged upbringing. I was able to enjoy the many freedoms that were afforded to white middle class Australians. But there are a few things during my childhood and teenage years that I was exposed to that I didn't like. I didn't like seeing my friends bullied for the colour of their skin and nothing being done about it. I did not like seeing girls being treated differently to boys and this being the status quo. I didn't like seeing women being treated like servants or second class citizens to their husbands. And I did not like seeing some of the women I knew physically and mentally being abused by men. And like Carol, I felt compelled to call it out. And this sometimes got me in trouble at school, it got me in trouble at work, and it often got me in trouble at home. But deep down, I knew I was doing the right thing. And there were definitely some feisty occasions, but there are also many instances where I challenged through my actions, not just my words. Applying for positions that were male dominated, volunteering my time above my day to day role to advocate for equality and strategy change in the workplace, changing Siri to a male voice on our family iPhones rather than keeping a female one so that I could help influence unconscious bias with my beautiful boys. I also made sure in the last 3 to 5 years that I introduced unconscious bias training with the teams that reported to me and worked with me. So these are just some small examples, but like you, I know every bit helps. So we invite you to join our campaign, hashtag ChooseToChallenge, share your stories and make a difference to gender equality. Thank you.